So while others are joining in, so good evening, everyone. Today is day 4 of knowledge digitization and monetization business model. And yesterday, one of the participant asked a question that when so many people are have already answered that question, why should I also answer? Why should I also try to answer that question? So I actually thought about it a lot. Okay, so though I answered it yesterday, but I thought that was a good question to bring up, and nobody in the previous batch asked about it, but it is good that it was brought up. So what happens is, it is a matter of demand and supply, want and need. So when there are many people asking the question, so we have to make our content relevant to what the market is asking right now, instead of making assumptions. I explained that at depth yesterday, but this is the place where you have to look at what your target audience needs, right? This is the place where you can look at crowd. You can look at the crowd mentality. But look at the paradox. In the crowd mentality, or what the crowd is asking for, you have to be unique in your offering. And that is where you will get attention, right? So it's not like you are also one among the crowd. So there is a need, but you are standing out uniquely with your offering in that need. Make sense? So the whole purpose of doing this exercise is how to stand out unique, because there are many business growth consultants, there are many career counselors, right? There are many life coaches, there are many spiritual coaches. But what will make you stand apart, right? So the first, generally when somebody is into spirituality, they are basically trying to find more purpose, fulfillment in life, and that is the place where people start. But now that is level 0, and then you can go on level 1, level 2, level 3. It's like class 1, class 2 of spirituality, class 5 of spirituality, class 10 of spirituality, class 12, graduation, post graduation, PhD. So you can go so much deep into the subject, and there will be people who can only help class 1. There can be people who can help class 5, who want to further go into the depths of self discovery, awakening. Okay, so I hope you that was a very good question. So where to be one among, where to look at what the crowd is doing, because that's the need of the market. But still you have to see within that, how can you find your unique positioning, and where do you qualify? At what level are you ready to take class 1 students, or you are ready to take class 5 students, or you are ready to take graduates, or are you ready to take postgraduates? Not in the literal sense of those words, I'm saying the understanding level of the participants, right? So there is enough business for everyone in the market. All right, makes sense? So let's get started. So let me give you a quick recap of what we have done so far. Starting Monday, day 1, we looked at the 3 stages of your growth in the knowledge business. First things first, which is whatever you know, start digitizing that. Okay, that is in your control, will not cost you a lot of money. If latest laptop will have good audio system, good camera, but if you have an old system, you can't. Can you hear me now? Okay. Am I awesome? Audible? Where did you lose me? Where did you lose me? My last statement. So where did you lose me? What was the last statement you heard, guys? Okay, I said a lot of things after that. All right. So, okay, I will repeat. So, let me give you a quick recap of what we did on day one. What we did on day one, we looked at the three stages of your growth, right? We looked at what is in your hand, you do that first. What is in your control? Recording your content is in your control, right? Monetization is outside your control, though you are a trigger, but you have a dependency. Marketing is also outside your control because there is again a dependency outside. But as far as digitizing what you know is the first thing you should be doing, because it's if you do everything else and you don't have a product to sell, you are simply wasting your time, money, and resources. So, first thing in the knowledge business is digitizing your course, and we looked at what it takes to create a sellable, high converting, relevant, risk free course. Right. So, we looked at your challenges also on day one, and I hope by now you have discovered what your real challenges are. Right. Now, your challenge on day one would be different, but today your challenge could be different. Right. So, it is your challenges fulfilled is challenges upgraded. Challenges fulfilled is challenges upgraded. See, your everything in life is like a video game, right? You cross one level, there are bounties on the next level, but the next level goes more tougher. But there are bounties there, right? So it is on day one, your challenge was different. I hope by day four, you have some of your challenges, you at least know something of this space now. Your challenge is fulfilled or not completely fulfilled, at least you can rank yourself on that challenge. Earlier I was 3 on 10, today I can say I'm 7 on 10, and very soon I'll be 10 on 10. That means I have crossed that challenge and I'm ready to move to next level, right? So I hope keep on looking at what is your challenge. By that I mean, what is stopping you from moving ahead? What is it that is stopping your growth? Keep identifying your growth blockers. Those challenges were your growth blockers, right? So you do that. Next, we looked at the 8 pieces of the digital puzzle, the 5 pillars that really matter for your online success. Okay. And we also looked at what it takes now, right? What change of game plan, which you must know the language of the digital world, and you must have an extreme sense of urgency to shift from offline to online ways of doing business, right? So that was day one. Then day two, we went into the details of which course to create. So we listed all the courses that you can think of, and then from that we looked at which course is a great course to create. And for that we went into the GPS technology, because it will help you identify what problem you are solving in the market. And what problem you are solving in the market, that means what is the pain areas of your target audience. So to find out that it was a 6P process. To find out the real pain, it is a 6P process, right? What is the what are you passionate about? Why passion is important is, here I will share one story. Okay, so let me tell you about story, right? In our culture, Panchtantra is a story. Vikram Betal is a story. Dadi Ma ki kahani is a story. Why? Because stories sell. If you have a message to give, people remember stories. That is why it is important to share stories, right? So, uh, this I was talking about passion. So I started 7 diverse businesses, right? Now one of the businesses was apparel business. Okay. Now I am not a fashion conscious person. Neither I had great interest in clothing, or I'm it not my interest at all. It is just that it was complementing our jewelry business, because wedding customers would come to us, and we had some funds to park to reinvest again, rotate our funds, because earning money and growing your money are two different aspects of life. Most of us are busy earning money. I was, when I was working as an employee. And then I realized that managing money and growing money all are different aspects. Earning money, managing your money, and growing your money are three different aspects, right? So when we had some money to rotate, invest, and we thought best is we also enter into wedding apparel. And we took a franchisee of a super premium brand in that space. But because I was not passionate about that business, very soon I realized I was getting bored. I didn't enjoy doing that. It became a work every day in the morning. I didn't want to go to the shop, though we were doing well. It was not about we were losing money, but I lost interest, because it was like I started questioning, what am I doing here? Okay. So so if you're not passionate about something, you may get success also, but you will not be able to continue on that journey. And that is across so many business owners, it's very important that you are passionate about something, because it will keep driving you, right? Because you can tirelessly work on that. And building something strong and precious requires your time investment. Your emotions also are invested into it, right? So your passion should be solving a problem, and that problem should be for a specific persona, demographics, which is age, salary bracket, the kind of house they live, which are they live in metro or tier 2 cities, how many children they have, do they own a flat, do they rent a flat, what is the rent they will pay, defining very deep demographics. And that's how, if you do this, Facebook campaign also requires you to define the demographics. What are their interests, where they hang out, are they fine diners, or they go to coffee shop, or what kind of gadgets they like, right? What kind of books they read, what kind of movies they watch, what kind of music they listen to, right? What kind of travel locations they prefer. So many things are there. So the more you go into describing the demographics, persona of your target audience, your chances of reaching out to right target audience will increase. Okay. So your passion should solve a problem for a specific persona, and there should be many people. The potential of the problem you are solving should be more high. Okay. And people should be willing to make payment to you for solving that problem. And how much payment you are expecting, that also you should know. Okay. We discussed that how mindset shifts, life coaching, spiritual coaching. It is very difficult to take out money from the market, because people don't see the intangible benefits they receive. People only see the tangible benefits in the form of, when you invest in stock market, the stock price goes up, tangible benefit. When you invest in gold and the gold goes up, intangible benefit. When you are investing in real estate and the price of the plot goes up, or your site or apartment goes up, tangible benefit, right? So people are able to, when they see tangible benefit, when they can make money, if they're investing money in you, then it is a easier sell. Okay. So that was the 5P that we discussed, and the sixth was pleasure. So finally, with your unique solution, the pain of the problem of your target audience should become pleasure. So those were the 6 P's. Then when you are resolving this pain, how are your target audience gaining in the entire process? For that, what is your system of transformation? So we looked at GPS technology, gain pain system, right? Your solution has to be converted into a system so that it is replicable. Okay. So that is all what we discussed. And so far we looked at we also went a little more in depth looking at vision, mission, values. Why? Because once you have a higher purpose, see, all of us are here for a higher purpose beyond us, right? And in our own way, we are contributing to the higher purpose. Look at all your submissions. Somebody wants more happiness in the world. Someone wants employability, more employability, people getting employed. What happens when they are employed? They can earn a better quality life, right? So there are, somebody wants to help businesses secure their data security. So it is all beyond you only, right? So somebody wants prenatal, that womb garbha sanskar, that when the child is in the womb, what exactly is happening? You're trying to raise here the consciousness of the planet, right? You're trying to make people get right education, right access to education, so many things. So it is your vision. It is very important that whatever you are doing is aligning to a higher purpose, and that is why the vision statement is always a higher purpose. It's beyond you. Okay, it's an aspiration. What change you want to see in this world, that should be your vision statement. Then mission is the doing, what you need to do. It's a roadmap for your vision. Roadmap. How will you make sure, how will you help that vision? So vision statement is always in present continuous, inspiring, creating, building, like that. Okay. So values are important because your vibes attract your tribes. Your values basically are a vibration that you are carrying. Integrity vibration, love vibration, happiness vibration, quality vibration, right? Quality consciousness, customer delight, customer first, giving vibration, right? So when you are resonating at that vibration, you will attract your vendors, employees, customers, everybody you will attract of that vibration. Okay. So that is why the values are also important, right? So the mission, actually, what the doing, your course should align to the mission statement, right? So now we looked at I asked you to write down, I asked you to select one course that has given you some kind of success in the past, so that for the time being, till you are understanding this model, I don't want you to be blocked on, because no, I don't know my niche now. So I don't know which course I should create because I have 10 courses to create. So that is the reason I said pick one, understand the cycle, and this is a continuous process for you, because I know many people here are multi-talented. You can do many, you can create many courses, but your one best course, which is yet to come, is like a door opener. It's like a, see, when you enter a house, there is only one main door, right? There is only one main door. Once you get into the house, right, there you other doors also you can open up. So your first course, not the first course, the best course. Okay. So you have to keep experimenting to find your space in the market, right? If you're not able to find your niche will find you, right? So what you have to do is find that you, because that it is not very easy to figure out your space in the market, but once you have digitized your offerings, you will be able to cross sell. That is what I was talking yesterday. So first learn how to digitize, and then strategizing, marketing, monetization, everything can happen. So first it is important to open the doors, let people, you open the door for others to enter into your world, then you do whatever you have to do with them. Okay. But which door to open, that is the thing. For that, it will be a little bit of a journey, right? As I said, if you want a mango tree giving you fruits year on year, do you think yesterday you plant the tree and today mango should come out? No, it has its own cycle of growth. And nature also believes in abundance. It produces millions of sperms, millions of seeds, millions of, because nature, everything in nature is in abundance. Nature is also not willing to take risk. That is why millions of seeds are produced. Some seeds will go waste, some seeds will not convert into tree, it will just die simply, right? So just look at everything is so connected, and we keep learning from everywhere, right? I mean, continuously life and nature is teaching us. So same is true for business. So this journey you will have to keep nurturing the seed. You have to plant different seeds. That is why we spoke about building a digital garden. Which seed will become a fruit bearing tree for you, you don't know. So don't give up on this journey. Okay, just pick up one course that has given you some success. For that, identify the pains, the gains, and the final outcome your target audience will get, and what will be your system of transformation, right? And if you think you can do it on your own, 3 steps are good enough for you. But if you think, no, I need a mentor or expert, then the step 4 is taking and working with an expert who can reduce your chances of failure, increase your chances of success, right? Reduce your learning curve, save you a lot of money, save you a lot of time, save you a lot of hassles, keep guiding you, right? uh, what you need to do, when, keep strategizing as per your needs, right? So this is all what we have discussed so far. Now, from one of the day 3, we took one of the gains, and we learned how to create a content bank from that particular gain. How to create a content bank, right? Because a content bank, we need to see what people are asking. So if what people are asking and you have a very unique insight and wisdom to offer for that particular question, that means people are going through that pain, or people are looking for a solution, that means the potential is high. People will be willing to pay you for it, and you have a solution. It's just about finding your unique space, your unique positioning, which happens with your story. Your story, your mess is your message, or the success stories that you have given earn the right, your hero's journey, right? So these are the things that make you unique, right? So if you overcome a personal challenge, you have insights and wisdom. If you have helped many people, many students become good with whatever you do, you have a lot of success stories, and you know you have deep insights and wisdom into the your subject. You're not simply sharing information, right? Or knowledge is important, right? But if you have more deep insights, if life has given you a lot of struggle and you have overcome that, you are in such a beautiful space, because you have a lot of deep insights and wisdom, right? Which can help someone also come out of that situation, right? So that's how you create a high converting content bank, and from that you will be creating your low ticket offering. Now, why low ticket offering? Because in the online world, people do not take out money easily for a high ticket product. Okay. In the online world, for a digital product, it is important that I said about opening the doors, right? So first you have to allow people to see what you can do with them. What are your capabilities? Would they like to work with you? And hence it is important to create a low ticket offering, which is called a tripwire in the conversion strategy. So especially for knowledge givers, people into e-products, the conversion funnel is a lead magnet first, which is a free offering. Okay, lead magnet. Okay, so my book, for example, I in my website I give 44 pages download free. That is my lead magnet. Now today I'm in a position to offer many things free, so those are my lead magnets. So some strangers come happen to land on my website. Okay, so what I have done is I have, once they are on my website, the first 2 lines of the head your website is very important, because you need to attract their attention. Once you have got that, the visitor is no longer navigating the website, you are helping them navigate your website. And law of the online world is give first before you can get. So I give copy of my ebook, I give my courses, in return I get their contact details. That means they are looking for something of their interest. It's not at all a cold lead, they have some interest. Now it's up to me how I can take them forward, how can I engage with them, how can I work with them, how can I work with them in an automated manner and nurture them. Okay, so that they shift from a stranger to a lead, to a prospect, to a customer. Okay, and then from a customer to a promoter. That is the Amazon flywheel model I spoke about. Attracting strangers, nurturing and engaging them so they shift from visitors to leads to prospects, giving them massive value so that they become my customers, and then giving them so much more than what they have come for, delighting them, that they become promoters. They start promoting your product. Nike t-shirt you wear, right? That logo, Nike, right? So you are brand ambassadors for Nike. You are promoting the brand always. Reebok, right? That is how a brand is built. The customers become promoters. That's where you have created your brand. But it will take a lot of a golden heart for you in the online world to keep giving than getting. So I have put everything together so far we have discussed. All right. Makes sense? Makes sense, guys? How was this session for you? I will wait for some of your comments, and then I will get into today's session. So I told you nothing that I'm speaking is out of context. Every word that I'm speaking is related. There was a purpose to it. Okay. Because now, you know what? Though I'm saying we are not doing marketing at this stage, I have actually got you ready with your marketing collaterals. With whatever work you have done so far, I'm actually getting you ready for your marketing collateral, your communication, your content, right? Which is the 8 pieces of the digital puzzle. The execution part, like campaigns, automation, analytics, social media, that will happen. But what on social media? What to be automated? When you're running the campaigns, which campaigns will convert for you, right? So once you have this clarity, if you're working with any vendor, you know exactly where the content should come from. The pain, gain, solution, system, your unique story becomes your marketing collateral on your online presence. Make sense? Yes. So one of my mission is that every word that I speak should add value in someone's life. Every word that comes out from this mouth should add value in someone's life. So I'm working towards it. Okay. All right. So let me share my screen. Today's mind map. Awesome. So let's look at I am very happy with this crowd here, guys. I hope you looked at, I gave you 3 more. Yesterday I said 2, but I also gave you a ebook on entrepreneurship free. Okay, my ebook on entrepreneurship, you can do it. And the digital puzzle, okay, which is very important, which will cover in detail about the 8 pieces of the digital puzzle and the 5 pillars of digital transformation. What is very important. So now, so we looked at how to create high converting content. So identifying content that matters, and there is a 3R formula for that content, which I didn't put it across, but right, relevant, risk free, right? So which content is king? The content which is right, relevant, and risk free. That content is king. Okay. So now let us look at, we also looked at how to create high converting content online. HCC is high converting content outline, right? It is like content that sells, content that will help you build your influence, the content that you should be covering as course topics, right? So we also looked at how to create scrapbook or post-it notes and how to put your thoughts to paper. I strongly recommend the mind mapping tool because it helps give a structure to all your thoughts. All right. So now today we will be looking at how to design a, it's a it's a dream course actually, but for the best course that is yet to come. But say your dream course is a course which will sell, right? Which will convert. So lead magnets, there are a lot of lead magnets that can be created, but I'm giving you much more than that. Okay. So it is, I'm straight away discussing with you how to create your low ticket offering. It is called a tripwire. So we have a lead magnet, which are freebies. Then you have a low ticket offering. You can, I'll tell you how to price your products also. I will share how to price your products. Okay. Then you have the core product, and then you have profit maximizer. Okay. For example, a lead magnet is something you can give free. Tripwire is a low ticket conceptual offering. Okay. And core product is the how to. So I am actually doing a core product with you. I'm actually teaching you how to do many things. So I for me, my whatever, this course is a lead magnet for me, not even a tripwire. Okay. So I'm doing little things differently, which I recommend only if you are in that space to do it. Otherwise, go with what works in the market. And core product is when you help people. My 30-day challenge is a core product where I'll help you implement everything step by step, right? And then my profit maximizer is personal consulting, right? Personal consulting or group consulting also can be, both can be a profit maximizer, but I do group consulting only for everybody. I give you everything, I mean, as much as I have to offer. Personal consulting, those who say I'm very busy, I don't have time, and I want to get going, and I really need your help. So it is for those people who can, are ready to full throttle. Okay, fully loaded model, that is. Okay. So where we work from website to everything, the lead magnet to tripwire. Okay, so creating your first tripwire, everything there. And then marketing, I will also help you strategize your monetization and how to market, how to reduce your marketing cost, what can you outsource, what you can, that at this level also I explain, but that is the more advanced level. And, what you should outsource, what tools you can invest, should go first with, what you should go, when you should sign up for a tool. All those things will come up there. Okay. So now in designing your tripwire, this is very powerful stuff, guys. Okay. So what should be your day one? Okay, I'm explaining it here, but I will give you the blueprint in the Excel sheet format. So what you need to do here is, for the first video of day one, this you can say this is video one, welcome and context setting. Video two is the why, what, and how of your course, a overview, right? Video number three will be asking them to do some external research work on your topic. I will share why. Just let me complete this. So whatever four things are listed on the mind map, they are your four videos of day one. Okay. So welcome and context setting. That it is good that you always thank your target audience for trusting their money with you, right? And trusting their time with you, and having certain expectations out of you, because it becomes your moral responsibility to make sure that whatever they have come for, you are able to provide it to them. And that is where, see, you have to become, you know see, when your customers become your promoters, you know what has happened? You have started building your credibility in the market, and more customers become your promoters. That is called mega credibility. So it's an era of building mega credibility, which is with reviews, testimonials. And that is why I was asking reviews from you on Facebook, on Google. People need social proof, right? So you have to, and you start from being credible to building mega credibility. Mega credibility is like being the Amitabh Bachchan of your industry. I can simply put it like that. Okay. So what you have to do, day one, video one is welcome, context setting. And then you will give a complete overview of the 3-day program here, why, what, and how of your program. External research work is, say, um, so if you are helping people, uh, say Garbh Sanskar. Let us take that example. Okay. So if you are helping people, helping women during Garbh Sanskar, so when you are saying why it is essential to do this, what needs to be done to do this, and how they can apply all these things in their life, right? This is all at the conceptual level, okay? Because implementation is your next offering, upsell, okay? So what happens is, now you have made your point, right? But why should somebody believe you? Though they trusted you, they came into your program, but they should trust you. They lot of people want, you know, lot more outside you, so you give them some external research work. For example, you can say that if you are aware of such success stories of Garbh Sanskar, that XYZ, a celebrity or some person who is popular, because they followed this Garbh Sanskar method, what happened, right? You can take stories from Mahabharata, Ramayana, whatever is relevant, and you can just ask them to do that research on their own, so that whatever you are saying, when people do this research work themselves, you know, uh, it is easier for them to be on the journey. Okay, so research work is helping them, whatever you are trying to say, giving them an external input also, that others have done this and they have derived success, but it should be someone who is popular. Okay, for example, in law of what do you say, that what do you call, law of attraction, right? When people have law of attraction courses, they can always talk about Jim Carrey, or how he wrote a check for himself, or Oprah's Winfrey. There are so many stories. The book on secret. There are so many stories, right? So you give them some research work to, so that they know that what is being said here, it is working for other people also, not testimonies here. Okay, not testimonials. Testimonials is different. Okay, so now, and your day 4 video, day 1 video number 4 will be some motivational video, some goal setting which is relevant to your, for example, somebody wants to lose 5 kgs, right? So your program is a health program, so you can just give them some external links to read, to do their research and come back. You are pushing for example, you want them to go on a keto diet, so you have to direct them to some external references on keto diet that they can come up with, right? And then when then you have to share some motivational videos on that topic, to keep them inspired. So motivation is very important. Okay, so this becomes your day 1 video. So what should be your day 2 video? And each day should not exceed more than 30 to 40 minutes. Each day should not exceed more than 30 to 40 minutes. Why? Because in online, people don't have capacity to absorb a lot, because it is pre-recorded, right? So to make sure they complete and they are interested, keep short and crisp videos. Okay, now day 2, you will talk about what are the skills. See, we are taking someone from point A to point B. Definitely it is new skills, employability skills, or self personal development skills, or some technical skills, whatever it is, right? So you give them a session on what are the skills that is needed, right? And then now you start sharing your topic, whatever topic you have. Topic 1, just pick 3 topics, and maybe you can pick three points under that topic. Okay, you can put three points, subtopic 1, subtopic 2. I'll leave it like that only. Okay, same thing you will do for topic 2 and topic 3. If you have, see, what happens is, if you, this is just to time it. Okay, you can have 4 also if you feel 3 are not sufficient, totally your call. I'm just saying, just to give you a structure, so you finish well in time. Okay, because when you have lots to say, the session spills, right? So we should not do that in the tripwire, in the recorded courses. Live sessions, people are engaged, people enjoy, but pre-recorded, you have to time it. Okay, and then your last video of day 2 will be some practical assignment for them to do. For example, I will say, make a list of the challenges, make the list of the courses that you can create, right? So you have to give them some implementation. Okay, here, though this is a conceptual course, here also you're giving some action item to them, right? Watching motivational videos or doing research work is a action item, right? Now, day 3, you will cover your what it takes, so now you explained the concept, you told them what are the skills that are needed, you shared all your insight bites or deep insight bites or wisdom bites or knowledge bites, whatever stage you are in, because I'm sure I don't have information people here. Information business will not, I mean, that information word in the context which is it is used is okay, but now when you understand the difference between information, knowledge, insight, deep insight and wisdom, you start being on this journey only if you have knowledge and beyond. Okay, so then from taking someone from point A to point B, right? So now you have explained everything. Now you would say that to go from this point to this point, you can talk about your system here, that you will need mindset shifts, you will need action taking, you will need some tools, and I will be helping you with that, and this is what is required. And you can, a system is just an idea here, right? So what how will you take the vehicle? You can discuss your vehicle here, right? That now we have discussed. So do you realize that in order to lose weight, you have to take care of your nutrition, you have to follow a specific diet, right? And it is very important to spend at least 10 minutes a day on a specific kind of exercise that works only for your body type, right? And I will be able to help you define your specific body type, define what will work for you, define a nutrition plan for you in the next offering. Okay, so that is how you will take it. So now you cover your topic 4, 5, 6 here. Okay, and then you end your day 3 on a day last video of your 3-day on a high. Okay, leave them on a high. Okay, appreciate, encourage, celebrate, whatever it is, reward, give them certificates, acknowledge them, give a shout out to people who were contributing, participated, right? But everything is mean, everything should be genuine, everything you should mean, just not giving lip service. Okay, there's somebody is not doing their work and still you are applauding. No, people will not trust you. Okay, so only genuinely if you feel like applauding, commenting, appreciating, do that. Encourage the efforts people have put in. Okay, because you will have in the learning management system there is an option to comment on your content. Okay, for example, if those of you who have given me reviews on Google today, thank you so much. Those of you have given me reviews on Facebook campaign, thank you so much, it really means a world to me, right? And thank you for helping me build my credibility and social proof, right? Because what goes around comes around. If you do this for your mentor, your students will also do it for you, right? So end on a high. Now, there are some extras also that I recommend, which is like your ETR, earn the right video. So when on day 0, I gave you my video, Know More About Me. Though I didn't cover my exact ETR, I covered ETR only for the knowledge business. But I have many ETR, like about my 7 businesses and my entire thing, proper ETR video. It's like my profile resume, right? Kind of thing. So why have you earned this? So far you have not spoken. See, in each of the topic, you can explain the topic with the power of your story, right? So in order to convey a message, it's not necessarily always a speech or an essay, right? You can convey a point with a story. It can be the success story of your client where you are trying to make a point, right? So stories are very important. So you have to identify whatever stories are relevant to your topic, different stories of your life. It can be a mix of your story and the success story of your who you have given some success. So you need to build in your stories here. So in fact, I have a story creating blueprint also, but that is not included here. Okay, because that's a huge topic by itself for me. Okay, so stories template will come in the 30-day challenge only. Influence building calendar is also there, which will also come in the 30-day challenge, because these are all things are needed. First you do this much, right? And first things first, right? So whatever is necessary, you do that first. Okay, so it is like, so how to explain this. Okay, so it's like today you are on day one when you started this journey. Okay, you were on sleeping line and standing line of ABC, writing ABCD, right? How you start writing ABCD, sleeping line, standing line, then you write alphabets, then you start writing words, then you start writing sentences. But today some of you are at a stage that you want to write poem and prose. Okay, right? So it is important that um, I don't know what to say here. Okay, so ye dil mange more, right? I mean, it's like, okay, can I have the story building template? Can I have the influence building template? Yes, you can, but you will have to come to the 30-day challenge, right? So it's like write things at right timing. Okay, so extras, your ETR on the right, you can share your story here. Testimonials, if you have got success stories, it is very important to collect testimonial videos, especially if you do not have enough credibility built in because you are starting from scratch. But it is a process, it's a journey. You will have start 5 people, good. In the beginning when you have less people, you can give them lot more attention, lot more time, and they will be willing to give you testimonials, and try to take video testimonials. Okay, so even though I had on a super online presence in last 3 years, because I was doing a lot of programs and I started creating all my online presence. So but still testimonial videos are important, right? Now when you have personally come here in my session, now I bring my past students and to talk about you. I find it very funny because you yourself are witnessing what I can do with you. So why I need three, four, 10 people to come and tell what can be done, right? So when strangers need to know, okay, what is this program all about, because they're investing their time and money, right? At the that opening of door, people have many questions. See, when you wanted, when I was ready to open the door for you, but you were not willing to enter inside as a stranger. What all I will get? What is the content of the program? Okay, so will I get acknowledgement of my payment, right? And so many things, right? There's so many doubts. But the moment you came in here on day one, all your doubts, everything, questions, clarifications, whatever you were processing was all gone, right? So at the door opening time, the testimonial, you have opened the door for people to enter inside. That is the time you will need testimonials, that on the website or your Google rating. There is a tool called Trust Pilot where you can collect rating. It has some cost, so I haven't still installed that. I'm okay to do Google, because then Google will start showing me more. So that is why I'm asking. Recently I set it up. I have not done all of these things before. Though I was there's so many I didn't pay too much attention on testimonials and review. For me it was okay, anyways, people will get success, so why do I have to capture? But I realized that it is important at the when people don't know you, when they're still evaluating you, you need testimonials. So start capturing your testimonials, ask for video testimonials. Okay, and it is an effort, and when to take testimonial, that itself is a strategy. And then from level 1 to level 2, from your tripwire to your next product, you should have a bridge video. It is called a sales video. Your sales video should be a bridge between your level 1 tripwire to your level 2, which is core product. From your conceptual offering to your implementation offering, there should be a connect. And your sales video, this will be a proper bridging video where you will be giving them an offer on what it takes to shift from level 1 to level 2. Okay, so I hope you understand the difference between experiential insights and wisdom versus knowledge, right? So since we have spoken so much about 30-day offline to online today, let me also tell you why you need that, right? So if you are seeking awesomeness, if you are seeking depth, if you are seeking deep clarity, if you are seeking connectedness across all your pieces, and if you want to win before you begin, if you want to fine tune your work with an expert working with you, if you want to address your specific kind of needs, you can have me as your mentor. Okay, so this is how you will be creating your trip low ticket offering. Okay, so I think we are done for today. publishing your course, budgets involved. Tomorrow I will discuss about the tools and everything. So let me answer. I don't know if Tushar is here. Tushar, are you there? Tushar had a question on. No, he's not here. Okay. So there was a question on gadgets for Beju and the gadgets that is being used by Beju and Vedantu. So I have multiple answers for that, right? So what happens is all those in. So okay, now I'm going to teach you entrepreneurship here. Okay, so the reason that question was not answered because it was not relevant at that stage. Today we can talk about it. So um see, you can invest in high end gadgets when you are funded. Beju's is 2,800 crore turnover, they reported now in May 2020. Company established in 2011. They have got multiple rounds of funding. They can invest in all high end gadgets and stuff like that because they are operating at that scale. So if you are a solopreneur, if you are operating at that scale, you have a revenue of 100 crores and above, it makes sense to get some funding, invest in high end gadgets and all. But if you are a solopreneur, and if you are I don't know, the Tushar asked that question, what exactly he does and what kind, he may be in a position to invest in such high end gadgets. So uh, so for most of my community here, what I see is that you just need to get going with bare minimal stuff. You add, make some good revenue, at least start making 1 crore, 5 crore, 10 crore with this model, then look at funds and investments from outside. And you always see, even Ambani's use, they have so much revenue, money in hand, but still when they come on new projects, they always take loans. So one entrepreneurial lesson that all of us need to learn here is, whatever small scale or big scale you are operating, always start paying yourself salary every month. Keep your personal finances and business finances aside. Why? Because that most of the business owners, they don't do that, and they end up in cash flow issues and money crunches and all those things. I've seen people with good revenue, 20 crore revenues, not having money because they didn't keep their personal and business finances separate. And I learned that lesson very early in my life. In my first venture only, I got a mentor who told me that, Vandana, whatever is it, whatever it is, 100 rupees, 500 rupees, but have a process of giving yourself salary, so that you keep your your money and business money is kept aside. And I'm so thankful to that mentor that we really oriented ourselves like that, right? So what the point here is, all all these investments should come from an external fund, not your own money, right? So I had multiple ways to answer that question. That is why I didn't, because that was not relevant at all at that stage. But I hope Tushar sees this video and I'm answering it for him. Okay, that let's not worry about gadgets and all, are like, what do you say, not right now. Okay, they're little advanced high end stuff, we don't need it right now. Right now with simple laptop, camera, some few tools, we are good to go. So make some money and then you are ready to invest in high end gadgets. And what Vedantu and Beju does, I don't know what are their high end gadgets. But looking at what so if we are starting with website, LMS, we have questions on what is the difference between website and LMS. We are actually in class 1. Okay, so we cannot ask a class 10th question, or even if we are in class 10, we are asking a PhD level question. It's a good question, no doubt. It's a very good question, but it is a PhD level question. Okay, and we, for to become get into PhD, first you have to do schooling, with 10 plus 2 graduation, post graduation, and then you do PhD, right? You cannot directly start being a PhD. You can, exceptions are always there, but that is what I wanted to share there. Okay, so good job, today we are well within time. So I think I am done with this. So all right, I will look at your chats. I'm so sorry I didn't look at your chat. Vijay Kumar, we have covered it in depth. You will have to go and revisit the videos. Okay. I don't think you were present, or I don't. Were you present? I'm not sure, because we have discussed in depth yesterday. You will have to go and revisit yesterday's video. I'm unable to understand the content bank questions. Let me know how it's going to help us. The full session was on that yesterday. A lot of examples were given. Why don't you see yesterday's video? It will help you. Okay. Yes. It's not tomorrow, Saturday, 6 p.m. What is your that one liner that will attract strangers without anything free? Kishan Patel, I didn't. What is your that one liner that will attract strangers without anything free? Is it possible? No, it's a very vague. I mean, it's a very broad question. I cannot. It needs to be answered in a specific context. Okay. So gadgets are for scaling, not our stage. Yes, perfect. Gadgets are for scaling. Yes. And I want to understand what are the gadgets we are talking about. For example, I'm having a lapel mic. That's a gadget for me. My laptop is a gadget for me. My webcam is a gadget for me. So there will be virtual VR, virtual VR. They've invested lots, right? They've used 9,000 employees. So exactly, it's for scaling, not at the stage we are in. Yes, perfect. Both website and campaign, both. What is your one liner that will attract strangers without anything free? Yeah, the pain of the yesterday I gave an example when I took are you struggling to find meaning and purpose in life? That's my one liner, right? It has to be more powerful. We have to keep fine tuning it. It has to be there on. Okay, so when you are attracting attention, that is the way you can also attract an attention with a gain also, right? Would you like to learn how to create your videos without spending a fortune, even if you don't have any tech skills? I have attracted your attention, right? On website, there should be a mix of pain and gain. That is why it's copywriting, the art of writing your content. Copywriters are paid so much. You know, copy 3,000 words, 7,500 rupees. Okay, if you go to these places like Fiverr and all, if you are looking for copywriters, copywriting is very expensive because it's a skill, it's an art. Okay, so they scan. That is why the first line is very important. For example, I keep on last 3 years. This is my third version of my website. Okay, so because I was struggling to find my niche, I kept on changing the opening line. I kept on. I had everything on my website: life, business, spirituality. In 2017, when I started, then I made only for life, and then I made it only for business. So it is like hungry to shift your business to next orbit. Now that is a pain as well as a gain, right? Those who are ready to shift to next orbit and they are struggling, there's something they're not doing right. They're not able to scale. They are having a revenue loss. The revenue are not, they're not even able to maintain their revenues. So it is a hungry to shift your business to next orbit. It could be, yes, I want to increase my revenue. Yes, I want to have more leads. So that is the statement that I'm using, right? Because I have personally shifted my businesses from one orbit to another orbit, right? So I have earned the right to share my insights and wisdom and empower others to be able to do so, right? So I hope I've answered that thing. Now let's see, some of you have submitted your work and I want to review your work. So I have kept some things open. So the knowledge bite of today is over. So those who want to leave, please feel comfortable and I will see you tomorrow. Anybody has any questions? Any questions? See, if you guys have questions, let me know. Okay, I can answer that. Any more questions? Anyone related to any across all these 4 days so far? What we have covered? If you want to ask anything, let me know. Yeah, I will address that. How much is high and low ticket offering? Okay, so product pricing. First, you prepare your tripwire. Let us cover product pricing tomorrow. But generally in the market, see, low ticket can be anywhere from 499 because of COVID, especially. Otherwise, until before COVID, it was 999, 999 to 4999. Okay. And it comes with your experience, your expertise, what is what lot of about your background, right? If you are someone with 25 20 25 30 years of experience, and you feel that 999 is highly undervalued price for you, you price it at the max you can go is up to 4999, 5000, right? But it is a personal call again, though. Uh, uh, I feel my offerings are should be priced much higher, but I price it much lower, because I want to, my goal is to reach out to many people. So there are two things: either you want to work with masses, or you want to work with classes. So it is again like, do you want to build a Lamborghini, Mercedes, or you want to be a Maruti Nano, or Maruti 800, or a Nano, right? And lot of people are in between, the mid range. So it depends on what is your individual goal. You want to work only with, say, 10 cream customers willing to pay you 10 lakhs for your consulting services, or you want to reach out to 10,000 people who are willing to, who can take out 1,000 rupees or 5,000 rupees for your offering. What is your goal? Big number of people or money, your bank balance, right? So it's a very personal call. So based on that, you can price the low ticket, high ticket. Okay, so Tripwire, four trip 499, 499 to 4,999. Your core product can be anywhere from 7,999 to 19,000, 29,999. Especially because of COVID, you will have to keep reducing the at this particular timeline, because people don't have money, they're struggling. So build your what do you say, build credibility, give massive value. Okay, so be in that state. So don't look at the money part right now. Okay, but this is the range. Then your consulting can go, personal consulting is McKinsey consultant charge, like I said yesterday also, right? Anywhere from $2,000 to $10,000 an hour, which is $2,000, 1.5 lakh rupees, right? So consult. So but here in our space, in online thing, we, for personal consulting, generally a good price would be 39,000 to 1 lakh. 39,000, 40,000 to 1 lakh will be the range for your, depending upon you know your background, your ETR, not just in form of stories, in form of your how much are you earning at present, right? What is the value of your 1 hour? I will cover that tomorrow. Okay. Thank you, Madhukar, Suvarna. Thank you. Now I'll cover that tomorrow. It's just a flywheel. I will discuss. So see, what is a flywheel, right? Let's cover that tomorrow. Let's focus on the, what do you say, reviews. I want to, so anyone here wants the review of your stuff. So I actually made a link. You put your names here, and I'm going to, whoever is here in the session today, uh, can you, I have actually shortlisted some things to review. So those who want to hang on, hang on. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Atira. Thank you so much. I truly enjoy sharing as much as I know, because I'm working towards, all of dying empty. Okay. So I don't want to take anything with me that belongs to this world. And if my insights, my wisdom, my deep insights, my knowledge can help you, empower you, shift you from wherever you are, it is priceless for me. Okay. It really means a world to me. If I have touched your heart, if I have touched your life, if I have helped you grow, uh, it means, I feel fulfilled. Okay. And so and I want to give you as much as I can, but I also, as I said, I have to do a lot of social good in this world. and I need funds for that. So I also have to, you are actually indirectly contributing to my social good that I want to do in this world. So your contribution definitely, if you come ahead with me in the journey, your contribution is going towards good only. So it is just I'm leading it. But everybody who comes with me on this journey, you are actually contributing towards that as my partners, you can call it. Okay. So TMI, touch move inspired. Thank you so much. Ravindra Chaubari saying is your one. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. Your all good words. See what your appreciation, your good words, you understanding my space, really motivates me to keep doing it again and again. Okay. So thank you so much. Okay. Every session when I do, your words like truly makes me feel that whatever I am doing is worth the effort I am putting in. Okay, because I have receivers, people who are willing to. I am here, I'm transmitting, but there should be receivers also, right? So thank you so much, guys. It really means a lot to me. Okay, so has anybody filled up the link that I gave, or let me start sharing? One second, I actually generated an Excel sheet out of it. If anybody has filled it, then I can go. Otherwise, I looked at some of the reviews which I have, Hari Dasan's submission and some other submission. So no, okay. Okay, are my sessions too overwhelming for you? Are my sessions too overwhelming for you? I'm going to stop this recording. I'm going to stop this recording now and I will do reviews separately.